What is up, everybody? It is your bro J.O. coming to you guys yet with a new video. And for today's video, we're going to be talking about my wish list of shoes that I want to wear basically when the quarantine season is uplifted. Before we get started, I want to welcome you guys here. My name is Jason Ortuño. I go by J.O. In this channel specifically, we talk about men's shoes, men's fashion, and pretty much my lifestyle all around. So if you're interested in any of those things, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Nevertheless, let's get right into the video. So the first shoe we'll be talking about today is a boot. And I know what you guys are saying. I thought we were talking about sneakers in your wish list. In a way, this is a shoe because according to Google, by definition, a shoe is intended to protect and comfort the human foot. That's it. So this is a shoe. I don't know if you guys know about this. I don't know what type of people watch my video. I know mostly it's guys, but I don't know if your style is like streetwear, workwear. I'm assuming most of you guys just support me regardless of what style is. But if you're definitely into workwear, like me, as of lately, I've been leaning to that side. I feel like boots in general just give a good vibe. Obviously, with workwear, it is workwear, working boots. These in particular, the Red Wing Heritage Classic Mach 6 is a boot that I really see myself wearing once the quarantine is uplifted. They're not cheap. They're $250 to $300, but the materials are there. The quality is there. I'm pretty sure it's made in the US. Just a classic shoe, not gonna go out of style. If you don't even wear this shoe, I think if you're gonna end up doing like any errands eventually in the house, or you're gonna be like fixing up your room, kitchen, or whatever it may be, fixing up your car, you do need a work shoe, so or a work boot, and this is gonna get the job done most definitely.
Most definitely.
And yeah, it's just a shoe that I see myself wearing, obviously when the quarantine's over, on a rainy day with some denim. Classic look, classic style. So I'm really excited to, once this quarantine is lifted, to buy some good shoes and eventually wear them. But yeah, that's the first shoe on my wish list. The second shoe on my wish list is another boot. This one is from a company made in Italy, called From the First. I'm not sure if the company's made in Italy, but the shoe for sure, I know it's Italian made. It's like I don't know, a harness boot. There you go, a harness boot. Not a Chelsea boot, not a Joffer boot. It's a harness boot. I'll definitely put some pictures up for all the shoes that I'll be talking about. But this boot in general fits my style. It fits my look. Currently, right now, I have 2 pairs of Chelsea boots that I wear pretty often, but I don't have a harness boot, and it's something that I have been looking into, just because I've also been looking at like the SLP boy style. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but once again, I'll put the pictures up so you guys can kind of get an idea. This style in particular has been a look that I've been kind of gravitating to, but also not really, because I know it's more of like a grungy look, more of like a look where it's kind of weird because you're not trying too hard, but you are. But it's still a cool look nevertheless. I personally just like it, and I do see myself wearing these type of boots. Obviously, when quarantine's uplifted a lot, you can pretty much daily these type of boots, because they're made with great materials. I haven't bought an expensive boot before, and this right here is 390 euros, which probably turns out to be like 400 and something USD. But nevertheless, once again, quality's there, materials there. You can just tell a lot of thought went into making this shoe, and for me personally, I like that when I spend the money, when I spend my hard-earned cash. So and I feel like it's a cool shoe to review, talk about. I don't really see a lot of YouTube videos on it, so yeah, I definitely want this boot once the quarantine season is over. None of these shoes in particular are in order. They're just boots that I have and shoes that I have in my wish list that I want to be able to purchase and want to be able to wear, obviously, when the quarantine season is uplifted. But yeah, it's a good shoe, Italian made, YKK zipper, it's stacked heel, things like that. If you're into those details, definitely check out From the First. I'll link all the URLs to all the shoes, so you guys can definitely look at them and check them out, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. But yeah, That's the second shoe on my wish list. The third shoe on my, wish list is a sneaker for sure. So if you're a sneakerhead, I hope you guys like this. It's the Off-White Jordan 5. This shoe in particular, it just speaks art, speaks creativity, speaks Virgil's idea coming to life. Me in particular, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm the biggest Jordan fan, I'm the biggest Off-White fan, that I'm a hype beast, because I'm not. I honestly wouldn't even know how to wear these shoes, but I just know I need to have them in my collection. It's just a art shoe, like artistic shoe. It's like a shoe, like if you appreciate art, if you appreciate the culture of like sneaker culture, hip hop music, you're gonna like that shoe regardless. I know Richie Lee recently bought it. I watched Richie Lee. I don't know if you guys do, but I watched Richie Lee and he just bought it. And he said he didn't like the shoe, which I was surprised, because even me, someone who is not the biggest hype beast or is into like the hype of sneakers, likes the shoe. The details are there. The yellowing on the midsole, I know that it has that like cement print, but to me it's just always materials, and the design. This design, I can tell it took time. It gives a different aesthetic. Like I said, I already wouldn't know how to wear it, but I know I would wear it if we were out in this quarantine season and if I had the money. This shoe is definitely the most expensive shoe in this wish list, but it's just dope. It's a cool shoe. That's all I gotta say, honestly. Yeah, I kind of want to break some necks lately. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have anything hyped, and I feel like if I were to buy a hyped shoe, it has to be a Off-White Jordan. So yeah, that's the third shoe on my wish list. I don't want to just rant on about shoes, but if you guys are enjoying this video, feel free to give it a like. The next shoe, the fourth shoe on my wish list, is the CAPRI shoe. And if you know me, you know my style, you can tell this shoe is most definitely for me.
It's most definitely.
It's a low top leather sneaker, Marga midsole, made in Italy. Once again, pretty expensive shoe. None of these shoes that I'm talking about are relatively cheap. They're in the vicinity of $200 to like $400. Me personally, because if I do like to buy footwear, I tend to buy shoes that are made with good quality materials. I know they're gonna last me a long time, and I know they're like resolable or things like that. This shoe in particular, once again, made in Italy, as I said, great materials, but it's just another white sneaker. I know when it comes to white sneakers in the minimal fashion scene like that I tend to gravitate to, it's just a shoe that's gonna go with chinos, denim, shorts. It's gonna go well in the fall, winter, spring, summer. It's just a shoe that you can justify paying $248 for. And I know Koyo is a company that, as I've seen in YouTube, they do care about their customers. They give you guys free shipping. When they don't fit you, you can always return them for free. And I take those things into consideration, because as a business major, I always want to see a business take care of their clientele. And in general, this shoe is just clean, minimal. It fits my aesthetic. You can never have too many pairs of white sneakers, in my opinion. And having one of these would be just an essential in my collection. Pretty straightforward. I ain't gonna lie, like that's just pretty much why I want it. But yeah, that's just the fourth shoe in my collection that I want, obviously, or in my wish list as we progress through the year. The last shoe that I want in this wish list would have to be the New Balance 990 V5s. It would be a really cool shoe to have and to be able to wear once quarantine's over. It's a dad sneaker, is what I would kind of categorize, but not really, because I know a lot of people have been wearing it that might not be into that dad trend. Me personally, I just like the tones on the gray. The gray tones just, they give a really unique vibe that I haven't really seen in a lot of shoes. Usually shoes just tend to gravitate to one color, or they work off other tones, but this one just stuck really well with the gray tones. It used suede mesh. It's made in the US. It's pretty expensive for a sneaker, but since you are, obviously it's made in the US, you gotta pay the premium for that. You gotta pay the workers a decent wage, and it's just a shoe that I wouldn't really see myself wearing, but as of lately I've seen a lot of YouTubers buy it, and it kind of just made me think, man, it is a pretty cool shoe. I definitely should check it out. Definitely should own a pair. Cross it off my list. So yeah, that's just one of the shoes that I want to own. I know I did say the last shoe was the New Balance V5, but I am gonna buy a shoe soon. It's gonna be the Reebok Club C 85, not the vintage pair, but all white pair. This is a little cheaper right now. Usually it's $70, but it's $52.99. I do like this shoe, obviously, because I have the Club C's, the other vintage pair, but I don't have this one. I know it's not gonna be of better quality than that one, because I know that one's more premium, and I've owned this pair before, but I owned it back when I was like younger. And I don't know, I've just been wanting it. It's cheap right now. That's kind of what I like to buy when shoes are cheap. Just get better, you know, better bang for your buck. But man, that shoe, I plan to review it. I plan to have out some content for you guys, so look forward to that. Hopefully within a couple of weeks in, I'll be able to buy it. Just waiting for my check. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. It might be a little lengthy, I apologize for that. I'm not the most educated when it comes to sneakers, specifically Jordans and, like, you know, the New Balance, but I do like them. I'm always a fan. I always like talking about shoes, even though I'm not the biggest hype piece, like I said, even though I'm not the biggest, you know, collector, but I always enjoy talking about footwear. I'm a footwear fanatic. So yeah, I hope you guys are as well. And yeah, I hope you guys just have a great day. Hope you guys had a good weekend. And like I always say here, let's keep grinding, let's keep working. God bless.